What is going on, YouTube? Today we're going to bring you a gameplay, calling it Horizon Streak and Sleeks. I started out pretty rough, but then I started streaking, and I get some insane kills that I really shouldn't get. But let's jump right into it. Alright, so this one, I thought I had like the recording over, but it just didn't happen, and my voice like messed up, so I'm just going to commentate this one for you guys. Here I'm going to jump up with the bow and try and just get some long range shots on ball, but as you see, I get absolutely annihilated by this sniper who just absolutely destroys me. And I just get destroyed here, but I assure you guys, pretty soon I'll start going off. But the first 30 seconds are going to be pretty rough, let me tell you. These are some nice kills. Yeah, I wasn't really expecting much because I absolutely hate Horizon, but I've gotten some pretty dirty stuff. Like one time I got a Merciless in 20 seconds on this map when it like first came out because I didn't know the spawns, and apparently I was just right on them. But I won't play about this for you guys sometime as well. It's just my voice was really annoying because I was talking to someone. But anyway, back to the commentary. We're just getting destroyed left to right. We're about to heat up though. Because I like to play objective more so, and I'm trying to get my team a win here. And I just killed myself. And now I'm just doing the work for them. But it's whatever. Alright, so is this where it goes? Is this where we start? This could be it. Alright, so I'm just going to try and pick up the ball and put some points on the board for my team because, well, we're not getting anything started yet. And yes, we do get the 2 this time. I actually ended up with 2 uplinks this whole game, and that was that because I just started streaking and I started playing, and then I was like, oh, DNA bomb, and I was like, yeah, nope, not going to happen. I actually, unfortunately, do end up choking it. I will spoil that for you guys, but we'll see where we can keep going. And then I'm just choking shots everywhere right there. And I don't know how I escaped this shotgun guy. This was absolutely filthy. I mean, I get shut down right there, but I don't know how that shotgun guy killed me. He comes back and hits me with the carver though. That guy is ridiculous with his shotgun. I'm just going to tell you guys that now in the video. I think I end with like, I don't know. I remember looking at the scoreboard one time and I was like something in 8. But I'm pretty sure half my kills are getting slaughtered by the shotgun guy. It's absolutely ridiculous. Then, you know, just team stealing my kills, but it's whatever. All fighting for the same cause here. Oh yeah, yep, see, getting absolutely obliterated by the shotgun guy. The shotgun guy, once again. But it's okay. We're gonna start heating up here in a second. Knocking down 1, hitting the pre-fire. Knocking down 2. Okay. Is this where I hit a 3-piece? No, this is just when I'm hitting them good. This could be the start of my streak if I remember correctly. No, I get killed there, that's right. And then I accidentally screwed over my teammate, which was not the intention. I was trying to bounce the ball off the wall. So I was trying to get, you know, some of my armor back so I could potentially rush that in for 2. Unfortunately, I ended up hitting my teammate and screwing us both over, but then here's me just struggling to get up a wall, but hey, what's new? Objective player can't even mantle walls now. And then these guys were just lining up for me, just giving me the kills right here. I think I do get a couple off spawn in this next clip, and as you guys can see in uplink over here, they always spawn back there. They're not always, but you know, if you're not like pushing them too hard, it's so good to get a spawn trap right here. But don't worry, this isn't return to a spawn trap thing. I think right here I get some, like a nasty 3-piece at one point. Rocking the diamond bow with the champion PDW as the secondary. And that guy was dumb. For a tip for all my YouTube friends out there, you don't challenge when someone literally has their sights down on you. Like, that's going to be the easiest kill for you guys. Like, just seeing that, oh, I think I absolutely destroyed this guy here. Yeah, I just absolutely obliterated the shotgun guy. I don't know what he was doing. But I don't know who was running the UAV either, but that guy helped me out a lot on this streak, so shout out to him. Maybe I'll start winning the UAV when I pub stomp for you guys, so you can hopefully get those higher streaks, because when you can see like right where they are, it kind of gives you a really unfair advantage, but hey, in the game for a reason. Yeah, see, they're just going to run at me from right there. Yeah, see, this is the streak. We're on a 10 right now. 30 seconds left, going to try and get some together. There's one. Nope, yep, there's one. Yeah, I don't know how I got away on this part. I don't know why this guy could not finish me. And then that guy's going to feed me a free kill. That guy's going to give me some more, and a disgusting 3-piece. There it is. I'm gonna get one more triple on this streak as well. And just trying to finish someone off within the final seconds because I'm not trying to give myself up. I had a pretty solid half. Gonna go ahead and get to the ruthless so far. Get that guy as well. And couldn't unfortunately get the final kill cam, but solid half. 15 up. Don't know if I show my KD here because it was pretty bad because I literally killed myself so many times. Oh, yep, there it is. 24 and 8. Now, this is unfortunately the shotgun guy's just about to start giving me the meat. There's just not much you can do when a shotgun guy comes at you though if you, like, you know, have a far range weapon and he's coming at you with a shotgun. 90% of the time you're not going to win that. Don't advise challenging that, but just trying to get a pre-aim right here, trying to pick someone up, trying to continue that streak. And then I decided to be pretty defensive because I really want to get this DNA bomb for YouTube, but let's be honest, it's not going to happen because I'm going to find a way to choke it. Actually, I didn't even choke that one. That guy was just giving me a free kill. I didn't even choke this one. I just got shotgunned, which, I mean, sucks, but you can't do anything about it. TAC 19 has godly range in this game. That guy would have cried if he would have killed me because I literally stopped firing at him. See, that's where advantage is for the battle of the ASM, right there. And this time, I don't know how they didn't kill me either. I got, like, blocked and bumped by my teammate right there. And then that guy just gets absolutely turned on. So there's the 20, and I think we're about to meet our enemy. The counter DNA bomb shotgun, the TAC 19. Yep, right there. Like, watch this kill cam. He literally ranges that guy, and then he just shoots me with a sniper for a shotgun. Whatever that is. I'm not able to get it done right there, and I was just choking shots everywhere. I went on the streak, and I just couldn't continue that right there. Paladin Wingman, I didn't even know it was a thing in this game. I swear to God, I've never seen that. And right here, I just realized the score is 6-2, and I'm just trying to keep it. I'm trying to keep it for us to win, and I don't know how that guy didn't kill me. He literally jumped in front of my bullets. Like usually, the thing is, it's so hard to get gameplay with an advanced warfare because it's skill-based matchmaking, and it's so hard. Like my skill-based matchmaking is so hard. Everywhere you can see, I'm not that bad because my friend like came over one time, and he's not bad either. And he was struggling so hard. He's like, I didn't know skill-based matchmaking could bang you so hard like that. And I was like, yeah, it's rough. But anyway, just starting to stop the comeback here. At this point, if I remember, I can't find anyone, and I'm literally just hunting down. This right there, that is why you strafe jump in this game. Strafe jumping is so useful for those of you who don't know. You slightly turn your body right before you take off, and it's called the strafe jump, and you get further. Just like on Riot when there's the two top threes, which are the roofs. If you do it right, you can strafe from one to the other on the side where it's got like the grades hanging over the edge. You can actually strafe that, and you can't do it with a regular jump, so it's pretty useful to know. I suggest trying it a few times. And then, I think right here I do some pretty good stuff as well. I'm gonna pre-aim this guy, and then two of them are gonna come, and I don't know how I lived out of this. Yeah, I'm about to get down. Yeah. When you've got a PDW, you're not going to be able to obliterate two of them. Maybe one, but not two of them, that's for sure. Just trying to scare him because I realized it was 8-5 right here, and I was like, oh, this is not good. Luckily, that guy choked so hard, just could not put it in for his team. And we're going to near the end here. It's actually going to be a 12-minute and 9-second video, and we're getting pretty close to the end right now. We're just trying to play defensive. We got 2 minutes left in the game. We already got the streak, and now we're just trying to show some dominance, trying to show them I'm the best. And if I remember, yep, TAC 19, ridiculous. There's no way you could beat that gun, dude. If you're within, I'd say if you're within 5 feet, what it should be for a shotgun, and then you're screwed. But with the freaking TAC 19, it's like if you're within 20 feet, you're done for. Like I would literally say you could one-shot someone from 20 feet with a good shot. Here, just running out of ammo sucks. That's the only downfall to the bow. Like, I run extended mags because I'm trying to get those triples that you guys saw earlier that were absolutely disgusting. And you can't really do that without, you know, having extended on. This guy was just worrying me because he was literally juking me hard. Pretty sure I destroyed the shotgun guy here. Nope. His teammate tags me up. Gonna post up, try and shut him down. I'm not gonna let him get this close. Pretty sure they do join the one hero, because I'm pretty sure the game ends with a one possession. That was when I started getting worried, because if I lost this game, and I was streaking like I was, I would have been really, really disappointed, because then I would have felt not objective at all. Alright, so, well, I guess if you think about it, I did get 2 at the beginning of the game, and that, I guess you could say I want us to go with the slang and the uplinking. But uplink is, it's my favorite game type. I don't know what I am now, because I've been on 2 cruises, like, recently, so I've been away from it for a while, but before then I was, like, 60th in the world, like 64 or something. I play a lot of uplink. I haven't played it as much, 'cause I've been playing gun game, which has been really fun. I actually had a really good recording one earlier, but I wasn't live streaming, so I couldn't pull it from my stream. And that guy's just gonna get the knife. Just gonna sit down for that one. Coming towards the end of the gameplay here. Just gonna try and shoot those 2 down, but not gonna be able to do it. And that's what it ends, and I'm showing the scoreboard here in a second. With the victory, 8-5. This guy just absolutely, the shotgun guy just choked this one. Shooting right next to him. See, I don't know how people get a range with the ball like that. Like, I can never hit those. The final score was 45-16 with 2 uplinks. Showing some pretty big dominance here, and when I back out of the lobby right here, we're going to open up some supply drops that I earned during the game. I got one for, you know, getting a supply drop, and then the other one I got an advance for reaching level 40, so we're going to open these up, hoping for some big money, but let's be honest, supply drops suck, usually. Because, you know, Atlas Ranger boots are just what I wanted. Hitting Santa up for those ones. And then, obviously, we never really expect anything out of a regular supply drop. We're not going to get anything there. And of course the Marine layout just looking solid. But we're going to go ahead and put on the bloodshed pants here in a sec. They look pretty sick, and it just kind of shows your dominance. People see those, I hope they get intimidated. But anyways, reaching the end, just kind of showing off the guy. I was actually going for a Buzz Lightyear look with like the purple and green, but that's going to do it for this clip. Hope you guys enjoyed. My name is TVL Cowboys, and I'm out.